Hello, Kat here. Welcome back to my channel. So today it's a haul, yay! I haven't done a haul in a long time, but my dear friends, Kismet and Damien, are gonna have twins soon. Yay, congratulations! And they're basically clearing out their house, so then they're like, oh, we have a pile of books, would you like to look through them? And I'm like, would I like to look through your books, which are free? Yes, I would very much like to do so. So, here we are! Okay, so from them I got 5 books. One of them I have read before, and it is Rant by Chuck Palahniuk. I really love this book. It is kind of just crazy. Buster Rant Casey just may be the most efficient serial killer of our time. A high school rebel, he escapes from his small-town home for the big city, where he becomes the leader of an urban demolition derby called Party Crashing. He will die a spectacular highway death, after which his friends gather the testimony needed to build a brief oral history of his short, violent life. So this is that history. The elements are crazy and original, so a lot of the things that happen, I was like, I have never seen this before, and I've never seen it since, actually. Another one is Let's Explore Diabetes with Owls by David Sedaris. I have read a book by him before, Me Talk Pretty One Day, and it was very good. And I think that his voice is very interesting as a writer. There's just something about the way he writes, like the way he constructs his sentences, that is really intriguing to me. So in this one, he talks about his father's dinner time attire, his first colonoscopy, and the time he just considered buying the skeleton of a murdered pygmy. So it's supposed to be hilarious and moving, and it's supposed to just be looking at like the daily life of David Sedaris. So yeah, I'm intrigued by that. Another one is Everyone Hanging Out Without Me by Mindy Kaling. So actually, out of all the books that are on my shelves, this is the one that I'm like, this is such a good airplane book. Like, I know that it will be amusing, and I know that it's very funny, and I find her just hilarious, and her fashion is like always on point, and so I am tempted to bring it. I know that I shouldn't. I'm trying not to bring real books with me on my trip to America, because I want to have all the space in my luggage for real books, like to haul home. I actually did a video on the books I'm going to read on my Kindle. I will leave the link down below because it's 17 books under $7 on ebook. So yeah, check it out if you're going on vacation and you need some books for your Kindle. Anyway, this book I'm really excited about, and I think I might take it with me. I know it's just going to be funny and sweet and adorable, and she is just so clever and witty. Yeah, so I'm excited about that. Okay, so the next 2 books I have are kind of introspective, big idea books. So this one is called The Four-Dimensional Human: Ways of Being in the Digital World by Lawrence Scott. I will just read you the blurb. Each of us exists in 3-dimensional physical space, but as a constellation of everyday digital phenomena rewires our lives, we are increasingly coaxed from the containment of our pre-digital selves into a wonderful and eerie 4th dimension, a world of ceaseless communication, instant information, and global connection. Our portals to this new world have been wedged open, and the silhouette of a figure is slowly taking shape. But what does it feel like to be 4-dimensional? So, I think this will be really, really interesting, and I've never read anything like it. My friend Damien is a big fan of these kind of books which explore like psychology and science and technology in the modern world, so he highly recommended this, so I'm excited to give it a go. And also, I just really think the cover is beautiful. It's stunning. Yeah, so looking forward to that. And another one from Damien specifically is The Beginning of Infinity: Explanations That Transform the World by David Deutsch. This book I think would be really hard to explain, and it is basically a journey through every fundamental field of science, as well as the history of civilization, art, moral values, and the theory of political institutions. So it's basically like a brief history of everything. I think books like these are really good because these days a lot of the articles and a lot of the essays that I read are online or like on social websites or in magazines, and I think every now and then topics need to be explored to a fuller extent other than like a just little like paragraph sample. So I think that these are going to be really interesting, and they will just really enlighten me about certain issues. So the last 2 books in this haul are books that I am borrowing from my friend Connor. We did some book trading, and he traded me the first 2 Akira volumes. So if you don't know Akira, where have you been? first off. And second off, you should watch the movie if you can't get the manga. But they are both, I was gonna say they're both awesome, but I don't actually know. The movie is awesome, and I haven't read the books yet, but I'm assuming they will be awesome because I flipped through the beginning of the first volume, and it's interesting because they are in English, and they have actually reversed the order. So the way that you read Japanese manga is you read it from the back to the front and right to left. And this one is actually the way that like a Western book would be written. And also I just love in the very first volume, it goes, there's a few color pages, and it's like, at 2:17 p.m. on December 6, 1992, a new type of bomb exploded over the metropolitan area of Japan. Akira! Bum bum bum! Yeah, so if you haven't seen the movie, it opens with a huge bomb, World War III, and then this is Neo Tokyo. So it takes place in Neo Tokyo, and it is just like insanely cool. And the very opening, if you have seen the movie again, it opens with a motorcycle gang as they're going through the tunnels of Neo Tokyo. So I don't know, like if that's not insanely cool, then maybe don't pick these up, but to everyone else, these are gonna be so cool, and I can't wait to read them. So this is the first volume, and it has the Battle of the Motorcycle Gang on it. And then the second volume here has something that I don't want to say because I don't want to spoil it for anyone. So overall, I think this is like a pretty decent haul. I've got 2 Akira books, which I can't wait to get into, that I'm borrowing from my friend Connor, and then I've got some lovely books that were kicked out of their old home to make way for 2 beautiful little twin babies, and now they're gonna live in my home. So yeah, I hope that you liked this haul. Have you read any of these books? Which one should I read first? Especially if you have read Akira, let me know. Does it live up to the movie? Is it better than the movie? What do you think? Yeah, and I just look forward to hearing from you. If you like this video, then please give it a big thumbs up or hit the subscribe button. And this is pre-filmed, so I'm currently in America buying all of the books in the whole country. So I cannot wait to do a ginormous haul when I get home. And yeah, I hope you're having an amazing day. I hope your August is not too hot. And I look forward to speaking to you again. Catadactyl out. Bye bye!